revise what we have learned on Monday. Like we're gonna go through first come first serve, and then SGF algorithm, and then we are going to learn another one, a new one. Okay. So in the very beginning, what was it? So in the very beginning, we had basically CPU scheduling. We had CPU scheduling. So if you remember, CPU scheduling was divided into two categories, right? The first one is preemptive, and then the second one is non-preemptive, right? So what is the difference between preemptive and then non-preemptive? The preemptive, it means the same, means you can interrupt it, and then for non-preemptive, you cannot interrupt, right? So this is how it's gonna happen. So basically, your process will be in the ready mode, right? So in the ready mode, what's gonna happen? It's gonna have a unique ID, PID, plus it will have from process control, it will be assigned a memory, right? A memory. And then it's gonna go to the running mode. And from the running, it will be terminated, right? So this is the terminated mode. So there would be a wait mode. If there is any IO request, it's gonna come to the wait, and from there, it's gonna go back to the ready. So now we learned that, okay, we have a couple of things, right? When the process is gonna come right here, any process, it will be assigned a unique ID, and plus from the process control board, it's gonna have a short memory to hold that process, right? So right this moment, when process is right this moment, when the process is going to enter the CPU, is basically right this moment, it is called AT, arrival time, okay? Right this moment. So let's say time is 0902, right? And then it's gonna go to the running, basically it will be inside the CPU, right? And after the CPU, it's gonna show the output, right? So this, once it's finished right this moment, it means it is CT, completed, okay? So this one is going to be, let's say 60921, right? So most people, they get confused. Completion time, it is not this one, it's not overall. So completion time, it is just right that moment, it's a moment of time when the process will be out of the CPU, okay? So what is this duration? The duration is going to be, what was it? TAT, right? So the duration of the process, starting from arrival to the completion, it's called TAT. So from there, we have couple of like formulas, right? The formula number one, TAT is equal to CT minus AT. CT minus AT. A plus, so this everything, so starting from right this moment till here, it is also called waiting time. All right? So from here till here, it is burst time. So you have the second formula from here. The second formula is, if you want to find, for example, waiting time, what you need to do? Basically TAT minus BT. Or if you put the BT on the other side, you're going to have TAT is equal to BT plus burst time. So what was the burst time? The burst time, it is how long your process will be inside the CPU, right? And the waiting time is just remaining all the time. So we learned so far this one. And then we started learning the algorithms, right? For the CPU scheduling, non-preemptive, we learned first come, first serve. The second one is shortest job first, right?
Yes.
So we are going to do a couple of right now exercise for these two algorithms, and then we are going to learn short remaining job first algorithm. Okay? Can I erase this side? It's good, right? Okay. So, all right. So we have a column, and the column we have, it says, so let's say we have arrival time, So we have arrival time, and then we have VT, right? We have process number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, right? Give me a couple of numbers. 4, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. Is it good? Okay. And then, if we want to solve this question using the first come first serve algorithm, right? So what's going to happen is that it is basically going to look like this. So you have 4 processes that's coming to the scheduler, right? So this is your scheduler, and there's these 4 processes coming. P number 1, P2, P3, and then P4. So what is the job of the scheduler? What is the job of the scheduler? To schedule a CPU. Okay. So this is your, let's say, CPU. So that's, let's say, your CPU. Okay. And then there is one thing that you need to remember. Your scheduler can only schedule one process at a time. Or in other words, your CPU can only handle one process at the same time. It cannot handle 2 processes at the same time. Okay. That's why we have preemptive, which means if you, for example, if you want to prioritize process number 2, the P number 1 will be interrupted, it will be sent back to the scheduler, okay? That's why this one is called preemptive. So it basically means that you can stop the process, send it back, and put another one, okay? But right now, we want to learn non-preemptive, right? First come, first serve, it's non-preemptive. What it means is that once the process inside the CPU, it will be executed till the end, till the burst time, okay? So on the first come, first serve, what's gonna happen is that it will basically look, whoever gonna come first will be served first, right? Okay, for us, who came first? In the very beginning, when time was 1, we have only P number 4, right? In the very beginning. So your scheduler has no other than choice other than sending the P number 4 right here. So arrival time for P number 4, it's 1. And then how long?
3.
2 units time, it will be executed. Basically, it will be 3, right? And then, that's it. P number 4 it's done, right? It is done. The next is going to be, when time is 2, do we have other? P2, right? So this one is done. So P2 is gonna come right here, and then it will be, how long? 2 units, right? Till 5. 2 units, right? 2 units, and this one also 2 units. And then that's it, P2 is done too, right? This one is done. And then, when time is 3, who is gonna come? P3. How long?
1.
1 unit. P3. It will be run only 1 unit, right? And then the last one is going to be P1. How long? 4, right? So 4 units, and then when it is 8, it should be good, right? So from there, okay, you might ask, what is this stuff? Okay, it simply means that process number 3 actually arrived at 3. So when time right here, your process number 3 also arrived. But it was inside the schedule, and it waited till the process number 3, till the process number 2 is out. Because right this moment, when time was 3, CPU was executing process number 2, right? So right this moment, it is called waiting time, all right? So waiting time for the process number 3 is basically 2. If you want, you can find the waiting time through the diagram, or if you want, you can find it through the table, okay? So right now we have CT. What is the CT? For P number 4, it is 2, right? 3. And then for process number 2, it is 5. For process number 3, it is 6. And then for process number 1, it is 8. Okay? And how you find the TAT? It basically means CT minus AT, right? CT minus AT. And then what is the VT? Waiting time? TAT minus ET. That's it. And then the problem also might ask you to find the average TAT. What you're gonna do is that just take all the TAT divided by how many? 4. The same for this one. To find the average of the waiting time, just sum it up everything and divide by 4. That's it. So this is first come, first serve, okay? Whoever gonna come first will be sent it to the CPU directly, okay? Till the end. And now we are going to learn the second algorithm, this one, SGF. So SGF, it's also non-preemptive. What it means is that once it is scheduled inside the CPU, it will be executed the whole burst time, okay? Do you want me to erase this one or just take a picture?